This bike never did second gear wheelies, just pulling the throttle.
Sick, dude.
I should have done this 100 hours ago.
All right, so today we hit 1,000 subscribers. Thanks to everyone who's been watching. We enjoy making these videos, and so we're glad that people like them and are following along. 1,000 subscribers is a big milestone for us, so we're pumped about it. In honor of that today, Jaren and I, we're not going to be riding, but we are going to go do a garage day over at his house. You know, my shed's small here, as you can see. So Jaren's got that big old garage, and we both got some work we want to do on our bikes today. For me, I just need to check my valves. I'm about due for that. Just make sure everything's still in spec. Jaren's tired of losing me off the line, so he's going to do the TPS adjustment and open up his airbox a little more by taking out those reeds and also punching out his tail end cap. We've done videos on both of these things before, but we're just going to kind of go over the basics again. We're also going to show you a new tool. When I did my TPS adjustment, I used a pigtail harness and connected it to a voltage meter, which is not as accurate as it can be. You want something that'll send 5 volts to the TPS at all times so you can get an accurate measurement of the voltage happening. TPStool.com, they make this tool here. It's a great little tool. They were kind enough to send one over to us to try this out. And it sends 5 volts exactly to your TPS, so you get an accurate measurement, and that way you can have the perfect amount of fuel to air ratio going to your engine and getting the most power out. So I'm gonna wash this bike up, load it up in the truck, and head over to Jaren's. Okay, made it to Jaren's. Got the bike in the truck. I'm gonna give the camera to Jaren. A lot of people in our last TPS video were asking about how to get their bike out of their truck, kind of like the way I did it. Why I like the idea that thousands of people think I'm just really strong. I'm not, and it's actually pretty easy. So have the bike in neutral. If you got your kickstand up, put your kickstand up. You want to have your hand near the brake if you can. And then kind of pull the bike out a little bit. I'm uphill right now. And then you're lifting up the back. The bike's resting on your shoulders. And if you want to come around there and show the front wheel's still up here. So half the weight's still up here. And then once the weight rolls off, watch out, Reptar. You just drop it. Oh. So once the front wheel rolls off, you can just drop the back end. Pretty easy, not too bad.
What a beautiful sight. Just a bunch of bikes in a garage. A couple 350s. A little 200. Alright, if you're like me and kind of a nerd with your dirt bike, keep a maintenance log here just to keep everything in check. You know, this bike's not that old, so there's not too many pages filled out, but as you can see here, the last time I checked my valves was back in November with 750 miles and 31.3 hours. And so my next due was about 60 hours, and right now it's about 62 hours on the bike, I think, or maybe 63. So I'm a little over, but I'm gonna give it a check, see if everything's still in spec. Shit's good.
Yeah. Well, the reeds are in good shape.
Reeds out.
That's good. They're dirty though.
Share this beautiful moment with you all. The top end just coming off. It's just a nice, beautiful thing. Oh yes, beautiful, beautiful.
Just got her in there. It's a snug fit, but she's good. Now we're just gonna move on to probably the end cap. Violate the Husky and grind out that screen there. It's not gonna totally fix it because there still is there's still a decent sized spark arrestor in the end cap of the stock exhaust, but it should help a little bit. How's your bike coming along there?
I'm doing the intake valves right now, and my rear left one here is still in spec. Shit.
Well, it's not about the size of your feeler, it's how you use it.
Yeah, but I don't want this to be in spec. Damn it. Oh, I was using 2 at the same time, that's why. If you want to know how to shim your valves, check Jaren's video back. It's in our video.
It's in the archives.
It's in the archives. Check it out. And you can know exactly what I'm doing here. But both these are in spec. I'm gonna go right now.
So mine came right off, you know, with tapping like this, but this has been a bitch.
This is on there, man. A little warm. Good Lord, there's a lot of packing in there.
Jaren's got this sweet hoverboard. My project's pretty much done, but he's got a ways to go. So while I've got this going, I'm gonna try and get some sweet hoverboard shots here. Cue sexy music. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go get some epic shots of Reptar in the street. Smooth as butter. Progress.
Yeah, I think I could probably just... Well, the screen came out way easier than I thought. It looks like it's just sandwiched in this little... There's a little gap there. You see it? Yeah, it's kind of just sandwiched in there. So
pop right out? No
yeah,
Dremel tool?
Really all you gotta do is drill a hole through the screens and then just get a screwdriver in there and you can probably just pop it right out. Both of them.
Looks clear to me.
Should we try and stuff all this back in there?
The woman you killed?
So this is the TPS adjustment tool from tpstool.com. It's a little nifty tool that's got a 9-volt battery in it. And what that does is it sends a regulated 5-volt signal to the TPS or your throttle position sensor, and that allows you to adjust your TPS sensor with the bike off and get a better, more accurate reading on where the position of it's at.
Because what was mine? What, you know, if you use the pigtail harness, what's with the voltage meter?
Yeah, with the multimeter, you're going to get some fluctuation in the voltage to the TPS, so your adjustments aren't going to be as accurate as they could be with this. If we flick it on, what it's going to do is tell us the TPS setting that the bike currently has. So now from here, we'll be able to loosen up the bolts on the TPS, and we'll be able to adjust this up or down to kind of our desired range. And since we just opened this bike up, we're going to adjust this number upwards. So what did you say yours was at, Alex?
You know, I'm at like 0.72 right now, but yeah. I played with it a little bit. I would say for yours, probably like 0.69 to 0.70.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to try.
So which way are you rotating right now?
I'm rotating the back up.
Okay.
So basically counterclockwise.
Okay.
And so we'll probably go, whoa, turbo, and lock it in at like 0.70-ish. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty damn close. The moment of truth. All back together.
Hope I didn't break it.
Should I step away in case it blows? Oh yeah.
Sounds throatier.
Sounds throatier.
Sounds good.
Sounds way good. I remember the feeling. Felt so good. I'll see you over there.
Sounds so good. It sounds so good.
How's it feel?
It was like pulling the wheel up in second gear. Just like open throttle. Taking out those. I didn't think taking out the end screens would make as big as a difference, but it sounds way throatier.
Well, and the power's there, it feels like?
Oh yeah.
Let's see it.
Oh yeah. This bike never did second gear wheelies just pulling the throttle.
Sick, dude. So it's a whole new bike. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, it's the mod. That's like the best mod you can do right now. It's so much more power.
I should have done this 100 hours ago.
You know, the obvious difference would be to get the ECU, a new ECU. That would be, if you've got the money, do that because it's going to be better. But for like, what did you spend total, you know, with the tuner and then
the throttle tube is like $60 or something.
Yeah, and then with the tuner, I mean, what was that, 50, I think? So like for $120 or something total, I don't know the exact number. Like that's a huge,
for the amount of power that it now has and how it feels. Like, there's just no reason not to do it. You know, everybody's gonna say you should just get an ECU or you should get a JD tuner, but this is like free power that takes very little effort, and you don't even have to spend money on an end cap if you don't want to. I think it sounds great and it feels good.
And you know, months later after doing my bike, I still have zero complaints. You know, like I haven't had any issues with adjusting the TPS and having the new end cap, and you know, for Jaren just punching out the exhaust, like zero issues at all. I can't think of any. Even fuel consumption, like I don't feel like I've lost, you know, like we did. I think I did 85 miles the other day and the fuel light never came on. So I don't know, you know, if it changed much, but you know, by 85 miles, I'm filling up again anyway. So I would say 100% everyone should do it. We got 2 bikes now that we've done this on, and it's, you know,
money.
It's a whole new bike. All right, dude. Well, sick night. Glad we did our garage day. Thanks again for the 1,000 subscribers, everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
Man, I'll see you later.
All right,
you gonna head out from right here?
Yeah.
All right, I'll get a video of it. All right, let's go home, Reptar.